Work ends, you're home, instantly flopping onto the bed. Doom scrolling to flee dull daily routines. You then spot posts from folks flaunting it all. Cash, romance, freedom. Looking inward, you just feel completely drained. Wishing your brain had an off switch. You're not quitting, but existing feels exhausting. Society calls you lazy. They say, go outside, exercise, smile. But here's the real scoop. Willpower isn't the issue. A hidden brain glitch is draining you. So, let's learn how to fix it. First, let's properly name this. Silent energy vampire. Psychology has a fancy term. Existential exhaustion. Picture yourself as a smartphone. The screen seems off. Everything looks fine. But deep inside, 45 heavy apps are secretly running. All at once. One app tracks finances. Another handles social pressures. One juggles old emotional baggage. Plus apps for perfect parenting. Being a stellar partner or a model employee, quietly devouring your battery life endlessly. Hence, you just sit on the sofa, doing zilch, yet feeling completely gassed, like you ran a marathon. Our brains weren't built for today's intense digital pressure cooker. Ancestors mostly hunted for snacks and dodged tigers. Today, average adults shockingly make Sen Wan Wu Chen daily choices. Outfits, traffic routes, lunch spots, drafting emails, or endless scrolling. That overloads your poor cortex. Evolution totally missed this memo. When your prefrontal cortex, the logic command center, fries, decision fatigue strikes. Then your internal choice engine angrily goes on strike. Hence, at night, asking, "What's for dinner?" triggers unexpected tears or rage. Choosing becomes literally unbearable. Major events aren't the culprit. It's thousands of micro-choices compounding. From here, things get uniquely weird. You sense an internal shift. Life loses its vibrant flavor. Experts call this Anhedonia, the stolen joy syndrome. It isn't sadness causing tears. It's scarier, profound emptiness. Your brain's dopamine reward center is utterly fried. It acts super sluggishly. Remember what brought you joy. Blockbuster movies, epic parties, thrilling texts from crushes. Now, witnessing those brings zero reaction. Logically, they remain fun. But your body stubbornly refuses, dispensing excitement. You aren't deeply depressed, but you aren't truly living either. Just drifting. Wake up, grind through, commute, hit snooze. Repeat. Sometimes you play Netflix, watch 10 minutes, bail immediately. It's not awful art, you simply lack the emotional bandwidth. You resemble actors, mindlessly reading life scripts, feeling zero. The real tragedy? Mourning your energetic past. That vibrant version who felt pure excitement and future optimism. Lacking real joy, your nervous system desperately seeks survival hacks. It prioritizes extreme safety. Cue actions that critics swiftly label laziness or poor discipline. Ever scroll 3 solid hours, watching mindless clips, despite mounting time guilt. Or binging Friends for the 10th time. Ignoring massive watch lists, classic. Folks say, stop slacking. Go, touch some grass. They're delightfully clueless. Science confirms it isn't laziness. It's clever mental defense. When fatigue truly hits, from wild variables, predictability becomes your craving. Rewatching shows guarantees 0 nasty surprises. You anticipate every punchline perfectly, down to seconds. No stressful plot twists. Unchallenged emotions create safe spaces. Doom scrolling is similar. Wasting time, yet stopping seems impossible. Phones go down, seconds quickly pass. You're hooked again. So, let's discuss this phase's toughest aspect: human connections. Folks tired of functioning. Enter suffocating social loops. Craving deep understanding. They dodge explaining their feelings. A buddy playfully texts you, "Hey stranger, coffee catch up soon?" Normally, that's delightful news. But with existential exhaustion, it feels terribly threatening to your remaining battery. Your brain calculates wildly. Coffee means showering, dressing, driving, sitting, faking smiles, sharing updates, and horrifyingly enough, feigning interest in theirs. You adore your squand, truly, deeply, but texting back seems impossible. It rivals drafting giant college dissertations. Hence, you ghost. Leaving texts unread, or dropping vague weekend replies. Super swamped lately. Sorry. Rain check next month. You isolate, shoving away caring friends systematically, executing calculated withdrawals. Cue the heavy isolation guilt. Staring blankly at screens, feeling terribly inadequate. An awful child, acknowledging your self-sabotage. Still, solo suffering beats, juggling others' emotional baggage. Your tank sits completely empty. Not one tiny drop remains for outside's sharing. Here's a truly massive plot twist. If strangers evaluated your life, they'd notice absolutely 0 red flags. The curse of masterfully pretending. Normalcy. Bills demand paying. Stomachs require feeding. So, you rise, dress, style hair, apply makeup. Enter work, charm colleagues, smash deadlines, chuckle during small talk. Over lunch, you casually fix others' dramas. With sage advice, externally, all systems roar green. They're absolutely crushing it. Nobody tosses life rafts to graceful Olympic swimmers. They miss your behind-doors reality. Once the deadbolt clicks, the facade shatters. Like dropping theater curtains, you physically crumple. Work clothes stay firmly on, hitting the mattress, staring blankly. Realizing your battery-drained plane. Happy citizen. Constantly wearing that disguise aggressively erodes your spirit. It brutally teaches your brain. Reality ignores your hidden struggles. Society prizes relentless hustle, ignoring your silent wars, waged merely leaving bed. So, how to survive when breathing feels like work? When hearing, try harder, makes you want to scream? Listen, I'll skip the toxic positivity. No dawn routines, no marathons. 0 good vibes only. Hitting rock bottom fatigue means skipping magical fixes. You need baseline survival. Here's a 3-step path. Step 1. Ditch the mask. Carl Jung coined persona, our societal costume for daily functioning. For the existentially fried. The issue: the massive gulf between inner voids and grinning exteriors becomes ridiculously huge. Each forced, "I'm great," while mentally crumbling, every fake office grin. Every text, hiding burnout behind smiling emojis, fries massive brain power. You're exhausted playing roles, trapped on stage forever. Solution 1. Unmask for a bit. Like bodies need fasting, brains require strict social detoxing. Permit yourself an emotional strike. Don't vanish feeling guilty. Draw firm boundaries. You completely deserve to text your inner circle. Currently running on empty, temporarily unplugging to hermit for a bit. Nothing personal, just need breathing room. Radical honesty kills the pressure of pretending. Post 8 p.m. Unleash, do not disturb. Myelox here. If this resonated, smash subscribe and ring the bell. Stay sane. Catch you later.